So if your baked goods have been coming out a little lackluster, this is probably the easiest thing to rule out first, and that is go check the best by date on your flour. Flour gets old. It actually does expire. I know you're used to certain things when they're expired smelling bad or growing mold, and since that doesn't happen with flour, sometimes you can think it lasts forever, but it actually doesn't. And its shelf life is actually shorter than you might think. So go check that first. When it comes to white flours, like your all-purpose and bread flour, they will look exactly the same. They'll probably smell the same, unless they're really old. Then they smell stale, or they kind of start to take on the smell of whatever they're sitting next to in your pantry. But just go and check. If the date it's past and you really don't want to toss it, if it's not too old, use it in something forgiving, like cookies or pancakes. They're more forgiving. Maybe a muffin, but don't try to do bread with those. For whole wheat flours, you will notice that they spoil. They actually turn rancid because they have an oil in there from the germ portion of the seed. So you will get an off smell on a whole wheat flour. Another tip, if you're nervous about whole wheat flour going bad on you, you're not sure how fast you'll go through it. And by fast, I mean maybe 4 months. That's kind of on the long end. Then store it in your freezer. Just make sure that you pull it out and bring it to room temperature before you bake with it, because temperatures, as you know, matter a lot. So that's just tip number one. If the bakery goods aren't coming out the best at home and you're just kind of wondering what's going on, that's really the number one place to start, because it is the easiest, fastest thing to rule out first, but it actually does make a difference. Also, you might not be using the highest quality flour or the right protein for the job you're doing. Those will all matter too. If you're using a cheap flour, they don't have the right protein, they don't perform. Get rid of them. You're going to take the time to bake, especially bread. Don't chintz on the ingredients. Get yourself the best so that your time is well spent and you get what you're looking for in the end. If you have questions about any of that, leave us a comment, send us a message. We love to talk about flour.